Welcome back to the Scrapyard guys, Rajtronic here, and I am back with another sort of back to basics video. I mentioned in the combat video, I feel like I've started running before I should walk, and I wanted to introduce some of the newer players who don't have access to the game to the basic interface of the game and what it looks like when I am playing, or when you finally get access to the game on the 21st. We've done combat. What I'd like to look at now is kind of crafting and potions and oils and ingredients and things like that. So how we start that off is we look in our alchemy section. So we have what's called crafting stations. You get a basic crafting station free of charge with unlimited usage from the get-go. That's the station on the left hand side you can see right now. Right now I'm crafting some bait. It takes like 5 hours to craft bait, and is by far the longest time it will take you to craft anything. Normal crafting times are like between 10 and 45 minutes. Either you can purchase more crafting stations, or you get drops of them either by, I think it's mainly by leveling up you get drops. Now, what will come up here is a list of formula, and your formula are divided up into different sections. So you have potions. Potions are applied, if you're familiar with the Witcher universe, I think you drink them in the Witcher universe. Essentially, you drink them and they give you various powers. So they'll be anything from increasing vitality, Thunderbolt increases melee damage. There's some that are like weather affected or like time of day affected. So you can see Cat increases damage during the nighttime. Next up on the list is bombs. And if you've seen my combat video and my other stuff, you'll see I have thrown bombs in the past. Now, there are different types of bombs, and obviously monsters are vulnerable to different types of bombs. Kind of leaning into the sort of preparation that Witchers would have to go through to kill certain monsters and things like that. You can see the recipe there. You can see how long it takes to craft them. You can see the bits of monsters that you need to collect in order to craft them, and then obviously you can click on them to figure out like what kind of damage they do. Next up on the list is oils. Now, oils would traditionally in the Witcher universe be applied to your blade. So these are oils that are specific to types of monsters. Monsters in the Witcher tend to fall into groupings. Think of them like species or something if you want to talk about it in the real world. So vampire oil will apply to all vampire type monsters. Spectre oil, obviously, to all spectre type monsters. And essentially what they do is they increase the melee damage your sword does by 100%. Last thing you can craft is what's called bait. Bait are essentially recipes that you craft to lure harder monsters to nematons, or sorry, nemata. I'm going to leave a link to my video on what's a nemata up here, so if you want to check out what that is, check out that video. But essentially you put these baits down and you lure high powered monsters to you, and you try and kill them for extra XP and rewards essentially. Secondly, you have what's called your items. So these are all of the oils and potions and bombs that you have crafted. You can see I have crafted a decent amount. Obviously, you could always craft more. There's other things there. You can see an experience scroll. I might explain what that is in a later video. And then lastly, you can see all the ingredients that I have collected. You can see my inventory is 253 out of 300. Side note, your inventory fills up really quickly, and you do spend a lot of time managing your inventory. I will go into the store in a later video, but you can check that out there. But yes, you may be spending gold / real world money on inventory space if that's what you choose to do. As always, thank you very much for watching these videos. Please do leave any questions or comments below. I'll happily answer them. Thank you again to everybody who's liked, subscribed, said really nice things to me. I really appreciate it. I look forward to this game being released on the 21st. Hopefully you guys will too. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Guys and girls, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. If you have the time, feel free to check out the other videos you might see on screen right now. Also, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up button. Also, subscribe if you want to see more good content like this. That good content may not be that good.